Look, the fire truck is coming to help. Yay, it's a big fire.
And the police car will help. Vroom!
Y'all know Azealia Banks has never been cool with Bey, but this time she went way too far, claiming Sir Carter has speech issues and other disabilities, hinting that might be why Beyoncé is rarely seen with him. And what really made me emotional is what she alleged next. She said Bey has been avoiding her disabled son in a care home instead of being there with motherly love. Meanwhile, Knowles couldn't hide the pain of seeing her grandson mocked online, so she fired back hard at Azealia, saying she's been jealous for decades. This is about the Carter child the public almost never sees, because the moment Azealia started dragging Beyoncé online, fans suddenly began asking the same uncomfortable question again. Where is Sir Carter?
Because, you know, there's some rumors going around all over the blogs and stuff that her son is autistic. Her son is not autistic. Her son just has a problem with large crowds. And so she's overprotective of Sir and keeps him in the trailer.
Azelia's rant started the way her rants usually do, loud and unfiltered. But this one quickly turned personal as she accused Beyoncé of moving out of fear of Jay-Z's wandering eye while throwing shade at how she treats other Black female artists. The post spread fast, and suddenly timelines everywhere were filled with the same screenshot and the same debate about Beyoncé's carefully controlled image. Normally, people brush off Azealia's online storms because she's been calling out celebrities for years. Yet this time, something strange happened as the conversation shifted away from her insults and landed on a mystery that has quietly followed the Carter family for a while. People weren't just talking about Beyoncé anymore. They were talking about the son who almost never appears in public. If you've been paying attention over the last few years, you've probably noticed that Beyoncé's daughters show up far more often than her son. Blue Ivy has practically grown up in front of the cameras, even performing on stage with her mother, while Rumi has started appearing during tour moments and public outings, smiling beside her parents. But Sir Carter rarely appears in photos or public events, and the contrast becomes obvious the moment fans compare appearances. When Jay-Z attended the Super Bowl recently, cameras captured him walking with Blue Ivy and Rumi, proudly posing for pictures while reporters snapped shots from every angle. Yet Sir wasn't there, and fans immediately noticed the absence.
Your turn to jump. Good sports.
Now, before jumping to wild conclusions, it's important to remember that Beyoncé and Jay-Z have always insisted on protecting their children's privacy, often explaining that fame can easily swallow a normal childhood. Beyoncé herself once explained that she works extremely hard to keep her family life separate from the public brand built around her career. But the internet rarely respects those boundaries, especially when curiosity starts building, and fans soon began digging into older stories about the twins' birth. Back in 2017, when Beyoncé gave birth to Rumi and Sir, reports revealed that doctors kept the babies in the hospital for several extra days because of a medical concern described at the time as a minor issue.
Beyoncé had the twins. It turns out she had them a week ago today at a Los Angeles hospital. They are still in the hospital. There is some kind of a medical issue that is keeping the twins there, and Beyoncé has obviously decided to stay as well.
Yeah, and I think it's part of the reason why you haven't heard any official announcement. But yes, we're told that that one of the twins,
at least one,
and we should say, if you hadn't heard, boy and a girl, but at least one of them is having some sort of, the issue was described as a minor issue from the people we were talking to.
Later, Beyoncé shared that the pregnancy had been extremely serious, revealing that she developed toxemia, a dangerous condition that forced doctors to perform an emergency C-section in order to protect both her and the twins. Looking back at that moment now, it becomes easier to understand why Beyoncé might feel protective about her children and careful about what parts of their lives become public. Still, the internet never stopped searching for patterns, and once fans realized Sir appeared far less often than his sisters, speculation began spreading across social media threads and discussion boards. Some people suggested that Sir simply prefers staying out of the spotlight, while others wondered if Beyoncé intentionally keeps him away from cameras to protect his privacy. And just when the conversation started gaining attention again, Kanye West stepped into the drama in the most Kanye way possible. During one of his chaotic social media runs, Kanye suddenly brought up Jay-Z and Beyoncé's family, questioning why the younger Carter children are rarely seen in public.
Kanye crashing out so bad, he talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce kids. And y'all know that Jay-Z don't have a problem sending them people. But y'all gotta understand that there's truth to what Kanye be saying. Just because Kanye is crazy, don't mean that he's a liar, don't mean that he's stupid. People have been saying that something is weird with that son, Sir, because we never see him. And of course, y'all gonna eat up whatever Beyonce tell y'all. Oh, he's shy. Oh, he a billionaire. He not worrying about y'all. Oh, don't worry about him. Mind your business. You a weirdo for worrying about a kid. Shouldn't it dawn on you that something is weird?
The post instantly exploded across social media, partly because of Kanye's long and complicated history with Jay-Z, and partly because the comment pushed the conversation about the Carter kids back into the spotlight. Kanye later suggested he remove the post because he feared losing access to his account, but the damage had already been done as fans began connecting his comments with the growing mystery surrounding Sir Carter's absence. Suddenly, old stories and online rumors resurfaced again, feeding the speculation cycle that always surrounds powerful celebrity families. Around that same time, social media users began sharing an old story claiming Sir had once experienced a health scare while traveling, with one viral tweet saying he had been taken to a Berlin hospital after a flight due to a severe anxiety episode caused by aircraft noise. Stories like that spread quickly online, especially when they involve celebrities whose lives are usually hidden behind layers of privacy, and soon people started connecting these scattered moments into their own theories about why Sir remains largely unseen. Yet inside Beyonce's own family, there has always been a much simpler explanation. Tina Knowles once described the twins' personalities in an interview, explaining that while Rumi enjoys creativity and artistic expression, Sir is naturally quieter and more reserved, preferring numbers and calm activities rather than the spotlight that follows his famous parents.
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much. But yeah.
That difference in personality could easily explain why one twin appears more often in public than the other, especially when growing up in a family where cameras are always waiting nearby. But of course, the internet rarely settles for simple explanations, particularly when celebrities like Azealia Banks continue fueling the conversation with explosive criticism. Because Azealia's rant wasn't just about Beyoncé's career, it was about the carefully crafted image that surrounds one of the most powerful figures in music. By accusing Beyoncé of controlling every aspect of her public persona, Azealia indirectly pushed fans to question what else might be hidden behind that image. And this is where the internet starts asking uncomfortable questions about the power of Beyoncé's influence. Because just recently, a shocking story went viral claiming a fan allegedly stole money meant for a child's heart surgery just to attend a Beyoncé concert, leaving people online wondering if the loyalty around her has turned into something far more intense than normal fan.
You know that you stole money out of my account? That was money for my kid heart surgery?
Why is you recording me right now? Like, you trying to...
Don't worry about why I'm recording you. I'm worried about what my money is.
Like, I begged you to take me to that concert. Why wouldn't you take me to the concert?
Because the concert is the least of my worries right now.
I don't care about that. Like,
my kid heart surgery is what I'm worried about right now.
Look, like,
and for you to take my money out of my account just to go to some Beyonce concert, you done lost your mind.
And right when those debates started getting louder online, Tina Knowles seemed to respond in her own subtle way. During a photo shoot for her book Matriarch, she posted a playful video telling a joke about a snowman having a meltdown, but the caption carried a much deeper message about staying positive in the face of ignorance and evil. Although Tina never mentioned Azealia directly, many fans interpreted the message as a response to the recent attacks aimed at Beyoncé's family. The caption ended with a line saying that no weapon formed against her family would prosper, suggesting that the Knowles-Carter family has no intention of engaging directly with the online drama. Looking back at the situation now, it becomes clear that the real tension isn't just about Azealia Banks. It's about the strange relationship between celebrity families and the public curiosity surrounding them. When stars share parts of their lives with the world, audiences often begin to feel entitled to every detail, including the lives of children who never chose fame in the first place. Beyoncé herself addressed that pressure when speaking about motherhood, explaining that she wants her son to grow up with emotional intelligence, confidence, and the freedom to define himself without being shaped by internet expectations. Those words reveal something important about how Beyoncé views fame and family, especially after spending decades under one of the brightest spotlights in the entertainment world. For her, protecting her children's peace may matter far more than satisfying public curiosity. Yet the mystery surrounding Sir Carter continues to spark questions online every time Beyoncé appears with her daughters. Fans watch Blue Ivy dance beside her mother on stage and see Rumi smiling during tour moments, then quietly notice the same absence that started this conversation in the first place. And that's why Azealia Banks' rant created such a powerful reaction across social media, because it reopened a mystery that fans have been trying to solve for years. So the real question now isn't just where Sir Carter is, but whether the public truly needs to know. Is Beyoncé simply protecting her son from a world that watches every move she makes? Or has the internet grown so used to celebrity transparency that privacy now feels suspicious? Because until Beyoncé decides to share more about her son's life, that question will continue floating through social media conversations every time the Carter family appears in public. And the moment someone like Azealia Banks throws a spark into the conversation again, the mystery will ignite all over again.